To this video. Today we are talking all about sales funnels, right? So you're probably wondering, what is a sales funnel? How is it going to benefit me as a business owner, and how am I going to get online sales with sales funnels? So we'll be talking all about that today. We'll be going through the different types and, more importantly, breaking down every single step so that you know exactly what to do, also how to actually implement it with simple step-by-step action steps. So let's not waste time, let's get started. One way to explain what a sales funnel is a way or a method or a channel to actually convert someone who's a complete stranger on to being a client or a purchasing customer. Now, someone in a complete stranger is not going to purchase from you straight away, especially if it's the first time they've seen your brand, they don't know who you are, they don't know what you do, what products or services you offer. They would want to go through a bit of step-by-step process to actually understand exactly what it is and then buy from you. Most of the time people buy from a brand they trust and that has a kind of authoritative figure online. So basically the steps from getting from a stranger to a complete purchaser and an advocator, someone who will buy from your business, takes steps, and then eventually they'll go through what we call a funnel to be able to then make a decision and buy from you. Now, traditionally, we have had methods where the model was more of a linear model. So we have 4 or 5 steps where they go from awareness, then interest, desire, then action, right? So basically, as we go down the funnel, people get more and more aware and start to narrow down the options and then start to purchase from your store or purchase a program from you. Okay, so I guess from there, we as owners need to be able to facilitate them and help them and guide them through your funnel. And what we'll go through now is the 4 different stages of what a sales funnel is, so that way you can actually visually see how it all comes together. So the first thing to actually understanding what a sales funnel is actually visualizing the different stages of a sales funnel. How a client actually comes onto your page and goes from a stranger to an actual purchasing customer. So if you can see here, we start at the top, number 1 of awareness. This is where we actually start to generate leads and your prospects become aware of your brand. They start to know what you actually do, what your products you're actually selling, and more importantly, what problem that you're helping them solve, right? So awareness. And this can be from a Google web page, it can be through a social media ad or even a post that you've done. It's basically one of the first touch points that a client or a prospect has with your brand. As we go down and down the sales funnel, the client actually starts to become more interested in your product, gets to know what your brand is, and starts to do a little bit of research around your brand. Here you'd be talking about your product, your service, your program, and educating your leads on what you're all about. And this could be through an email nurturing service or sequence. You can then start to send them, ads, targeted ads, redirecting them so that way they get your brand right in front of their face so they can keep being reminded as to what you actually do. From here, when they start to gain more interest, they start to then look more interested in actually purchasing. They start doing research on your actual products, how much they cost, what it involves, the investment that they need to put in, whether it's a program or an actual product. Here is when you start to negotiate the terms, offer them discounts, offer them referral rates, offer them things to actually buy and take a purchase or sign up from your program. Then lastly, the last phase is actually the action or the purchasing stage or the bottom of the funnel where you're closing the deal. You're making sure that you can upsell to another product or a program that you might have or in downsell. But basically, this is where the client or the prospect is willing to put their credit card down and pay for your product. So, how does that work for you? How does all this matter for you starting up your own business or even scaling your own business? So it's all about implementing these sales funnels. It's about actually mapping it out and getting your client or your visitor or your prospect to be with your brand from start to end. All right. So some of the key things that we need to do to get started and actually implement this really quickly and really easily is a couple of steps. Okay, so number one is to target your audience. So who is your target audience that you want to be messaging to? Now, number two, okay, so the step number two, lead magnet. So now that we have your target audience, what is your offer? What is your lead magnet? And if you're not quite sure what a lead magnet is, feel free to just type below lead magnet, and what I'll do is I'll send you a whole comprehensive list of different lead magnets that you can use, or just something to get you inspired to kind of see what you can offer your clients based on your specific industry. So now, after you get your lead magnet, something that will grab their attention and pull your clients in, we've got to start creating it, okay, through what we call a funnel page or a landing page. Some of the tools that we can use for landing pages is WordPress, Wix. We've got things like ClickFunnels, you might have seen before, ConvertKit, MailChimp. There are so many different types and platforms that you can use out there to actually create your landing page. And if you'd like help with it, feel free to again click on the link in the bio below, so that way we can actually help you out. A done for you service, literally done for you. If you're interested in that, please follow the link. Now, the next thing we're going to do is actually build out your emailing campaign. What happens when your clients actually sign in and subscribe to your lead magnet? So when they actually click on your free offer, then what? You're going to send them the offer, but then we want to nurture them. As they come down and actually start to understand what you do, you want to be able to inform them, educate them, tell them what you're all about. And some of the platforms that you can use again is MailChimp, ConvertKit. Some of these platforms or this software actually allows for both landing pages and as well as having the technology to do all that email marketing for you. Another tool that I also like to use is ActiveCampaign. It's also one of my favorite tools. Again, you get to segment your different customers and also get some really personalized messaging to the different groups of customers that you currently have. Now that you've got that set up, you've got your offer, you've got your target audience, you've got your landing page ready, email nurture sequence finished, ticked off the list. What do? We launch, and more importantly, we've got to make sure we have metrics and testing applied or added into your funnel. If you have a funnel, well, one of the key things that's really changed in this day and age is the number of information and insights you can get on all your leads and customers based on the clicks and what they do and all their behaviors on your page. So it's really quite a great way to actually understand more in depth as to what your clients do and what your clients like to do, so that way you can channel your messaging accordingly. So how do we do this? We've got to make sure we have the tags, some key automations, make sure you have the Google Analytics tracked onto your landing page, and you've got other key softwares like Hotjar that actually see where the different heat maps or where the different areas where your clients interact the most. And you can keep changing and evolving your landing page, so that way you get more clicks to become your clients. And there you have it. Now we've spoken all about sales funnels, what sales funnels is all about. We've given you the how-to as to how to create your first funnel, and also some tools that will help you out along the way as well. Now, if you found this video informative, please make sure you like, share, and comment below, so that way we know that you are actually enjoying the content and keep creating videos and bringing more value to you as you build your online business with getting more sales online. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.